Hello, I'm Eric Bowen, Director of Product Management at Novilytic, and I'm here to discuss with you today the Proteometer-L Kit, which determines titer and relative aggregate content for proteins containing a human or humanized FC region, such as mAbs, multispecifics, and recombinant proteins in clarified fermentation broth in less than 10 minutes. The Proteometer-L Kit is designed for pharmaceutical scientists who are working with proteins containing a human or humanized FC region for discovery, R&D, clone selection, process optimization, manufacturing, or purification. The Proteometer-L works with any LC that has a fluorescence detector. You simply collect and clarify fermentation broth, place it into an HPLC vial, run by the Proteometer-L method, and in just 10 minutes, you get titer and relative aggregate content without the need for protein A purification. This saves time and money for companies as they continue throughout their process. Inside the reactor, here's how the separation happens. After injection, the sample mixes and selectively binds with fluorescently labeled affinity selector in the mobile phase. The sample continues to mix and wash throughout the remainder of the reactor where it elutes and is detected by a fluorescence detector. Because the binding is selective for the humanized FC domain, remaining host cell proteins in solution are rendered invisible to the detector. Here's an example of a chromatogram from one of our customers. In this chromatogram, you can clearly see a separation between the monomer, dimer, trimer, and tetramer, followed by a little bit of nonspecific binding that comes out around 6 minutes, and then a trough peak which elutes somewhere between 7 and 8 minutes, which results from the withdrawal of the mobile affinity selector from the mobile phase as it binds to the sample. The chromatogram on the top shows what a sample in clarified fermentation broth would look like without protein A purification. As you can see, the monomer and aggregate peaks are not well resolved from the host cell proteins, making accurate and repeatable integration of samples difficult. As you can see from the chromatogram and inset on the bottom, with the Proteometer-L assay, we get a nice clean aggregate peak followed by the monomer peak, some nonspecific binding around 6 minutes, and then the trough peak at approximately 8 minutes, which results from the withdrawal of the affinity selector from the mobile phase as it's bound to the sample. So what makes the Proteometer-L unique? Well, the assay can be run directly in clarified fermentation broth. There's no sample preparation and no protein A purification required. And the detection is based on mobile affinity sorbent chromatography, which results from the selective binding of the molecular recognition agent to the humanized FC domain. So what are the features and benefits of the Proteometer-L Kit? First, you get titer and aggregate measurements in one assay for analysis of 2 critical quality attributes. With no protein A purification, sample pretreatment, or method development required, it reduces time and cost for sample analysis. The kit is designed to be plug and play with any HPLC system equipped with a fluorescence detector, making for easy adoption of the Proteometer-L.